we're talking about Chandrayaan, we're talking about Aditya L1, we're talking about Space Odyssey. That has again opened the door for conversations about life being there beyond our solar system, beyond our own planet. And take a look at this. Alien bodies displayed during public hearing in Mexico's Congress. This is what was displayed on Mexico's Congress. Take a look at that. These are visuals of the displaying of the alien bodies. This is happening inside Mexico's Congress. These are alien corpses that have been shown. Does this mean, Nancy, does this mean, and people who are watching the stream right now, get down in the comment sections, does this mean that the debate of whether extraterrestrial life exists or not?
Look at the face.
Look at that. That seems like, the body that was used in the E.T. movie.
Yeah. It looks so real right now. And I feel like, the debate that has been going about aliens existing or not, I think this clears it up because, I think they have 3 fingers and, the skeleton you can see. I mean, definitely there is something, this is the proof that we are not alone. And quoting the Mexican politician, he is saying that we are not alone in the universe because there is some life also there.
Let me quickly give the viewers, the update. During a public hearing of the Mexico Congress, which was live streamed online, 2 alleged alien corpses were unveiled shortly after several videos were displayed showing UFOs and unidentified anomalous phenomena. This is what the actual wordings are. They displayed showing UFOs and unidentified anomalous phenomena, according to several reports by the local Mexican media. The 2 small non-human corpses that you can see on your screens were displayed in windowed boxes for all to see. This is something that was, for all to see, and it was live streamed to the public, happening inside the Mexican Congress. As attendees and the nation looked on in shock, experts testified under oath that the specimen were not part of our terrestrial evolution. So there is some test that has constantly been done as well. These aren't beings that were found after a UFO wreckage. They were found in diatom, in algae mines, and were later fossilized, said journalist and ufologist Jaime Maussan, who was under oath. Do you know what this means, Nancy? If this certainly is the truth, then all those conspiracy theories about, how we built the pyramids, of how, there was extraterrestrial help back in the day, they came to us, they've always been here. They're the ones that are running the Illuminatis and, the secret services, all those conspiracy theories. My goodness, what is it going to do? The internet is going to blow up.
Yeah, I mean, even to think that my whole life was a lie, that I thought that, only humans exist, but there is some another universe who might and might not be superior to us, who might be controlling us for I don't know so long. And the reports have been saying that these skeletons are 1,000 years old. So definitely they have been here for the longest of time.
Geopolitical diplomacy is something that we spoke about. Maybe intergalaxical diplomacy.
We are going to be having bilateral talks with one of the alien nations.
No, but I mean, away from that lighter note, Nancy, it still is quite shocking and appalling what you're looking at right now.
Definitely.
I mean, this is fossilized non-humans, not from our planetary system, according to the various experts that have carried out whatever tests were carried out on this. According to the journalist and the ufologist Jaime Maussan, these aren't beings that were found after a UFO wreckage. They were found in diatom mines, in algae mines, and were later fossilized. Maussan addressed members of the Mexican government and US officials, stating his findings. He said the specimen were recently studied at the National Autonomous University of Mexico, where scientists were able to draw DNA evidence using radiocarbon dating. The small mummified specimen retrieved from Cusco in Peru are believed to be 1,000 years old.
Yeah, these are 1,000 years. So they have been here for the longest of time. And I think this is such a great discovery that, that a whole another lot of universe exists before us. And I mean, you can see the face. It looks like a real, humanity face. They have 2 eyes. You can see the nose. You can see the mouth. And definitely they are not from the human species that we belong to. I mean, what
No,
if
that is quite evident. But then
Yeah.
again, the studies that have been done, I mean, for the last 30,000, 35,000 odd years, the Homo sapiens, the sapiens have taken over.
Yeah.
We're the only, last human breed species that's
Yeah.
actually left. We did have 7 species, according to experts, of humans. So 1,000 years back, what was it like? Because humans weren't there 1,000
Yeah.
years back. If this is a fossilized mummy of a non-human that existed 1,000 years back, it does open that door that leads to the conspiracy theories and leads into the belief of what if there is life beyond our solar system? What if there is life beyond our galaxy? Now, X-rays of the bodies were also shown during the hearing.
Yeah.
As experts said under oath that one of the bodies had eggs inside and that both had implants made of extremely rare metals, including osmium. Now, I don't know what osmium is, Nancy, but the bodies containing eggs inside means there were reproductive factors and capabilities, and at the same time, implants made of extremely rare metals. What are these extremely rare metals? Serious questions that have now come about. Now, Ryan Graves was in attendance. Ryan Graves, the executive director of Americans for Safe Aerospace and former US Navy pilot, was also in attendance at the Mexican Congress when this presentation was being made. Ladies and gents, I still can't wrap my head around this. As you can see, that many people came on under oath and testified that these were non-humans. These were fossilized diatom, algae fossils dating back to about 1,000 years. Not humans, not from our solar system, not from our planetary experience. There are so many videos that I've been watching on YouTube, Nancy,
Yeah.
that keep on saying that, do you look at the pyramid? Have you seen the size of the pyramid?
Yeah.
How is it so congruent? How is it so strong? How is it that, you can travel from one room to the other inside the pyramid, the construction, the architecture? How was it that they learned to do it? Many suggested, and there are several videos out there, some by very, reputed and renowned YouTube channels, history YouTube channels, that have these features. And I agree that it is to attract eyeballs. Sometimes you're just sticking to the screen because you're like, okay, is that an alien? Is that extraterrestrial? Should I continue to watch that? You stick onto a show.
Yeah, true.
But maybe all of that will actually turn into reality. Take a look at that. Look at the face. It is straight out of that movie E.T.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I just want to imagine what the people, like right now, but now we are seeing this through a TV screen, we are so thrilled about it that what is going to happen. I mean, if there's a possibility of another universe, I mean, it's going to be so exciting. I'm just imagining what people might have been going through who were there at the live, streaming of this when the Mexico Congress, showcased
It has left
these
the nation in
skeletons.
shock, and let me tell you, not just this nation, the entire globe in shock. But there is a point to note here, ladies and gentlemen, and there is a point to note here, because even as we're talking about these aliens, the point to note here is that though this hearing happened in the Mexico Congress, which of course has, lent it some credibility, because it's happening inside the Congress, वरना लोग कल को Mexican Congress को ही believe नहीं करेंगे, उसका credibility बिल्कुल नष्ट हो जाएगा. At the same time, it should be noted that Maussan, this ufologist that I'm talking about, he has been associated with various fake claims of aliens before. But hey, what if they weren't fake claims? He was actually talking the truth. And we just were too naive to, listen and understand. In June 2017, Maussan was involved in the analysis of 5 mummies discovered in Peru at the region where the UNESCO World Heritage Nazca Lions site is located. The images allegedly showed a crouched mummified body of a humanoid figure with an elongated skull and 3 fingers on each hand and foot. Later, though, that alien discovery was debunked. The mummified corpse was shown to be that of a human child. But ladies and gentlemen, if these visuals are to be believed, if the Mexican Congress is to be believed, if all those people who came out under oath on record to say that these are non-humans, not from our planetary experience, away from our solar system, these are 1,000-year-old, algae, mummified, fossilized, bodies of aliens with 2 fingers, 3 fingers, elongated necks and weird kind of skull shapes. well then, we're in for a big, big debate.
Definitely. I mean, this is something that I don't think so. We can wrap our head around in the near future. And although he's a self-proclaimed, UFO scientist, and he have made claims, but I think now he has proof. Look at the skeleton; it looks like straight up the ET movie that you were talking about. I mean, if this is if not aliens, I really want to, let the Mexico and, the team go there, study them. And because this is not from our species very clearly. So if not aliens.
In the meantime, Nancy, this is what I'm picking up from the e-copy of Al Jazeera. It says Mexican legislators are holding hearing on the existence of UFOs and shown alien bodies. So the Mexican congressman Sergio Gutierrez said he hoped the hearing on UFO was the first of the other similar events in Mexico. Mexican legislators heard testimony regarding the possibility that extraterrestrial might exist and were presented with the alleged remains of non-humans being in an extraordinary hearing marking the country's first congressional event on aliens and UFOs. What's coming next? We'll have to wait and find out.